going on, everybody? Welcome to Gadget Dog. I'm Noah from PhoneDog.com, and today we're taking a look at the new Netflix on TiVo service. Now, I've been a Netflix subscriber for a long time, but I only just recently was lucky enough to get a TiVo. And lucky for me, I got my TiVo just after TiVo rolled out their Netflix on TiVo service. If you've got a recent TiVo box, like the TiVo HD that I've got right here, and you've got a Netflix account, you can watch Netflix streaming content on your TiVo. It's not the entire Netflix collection, but it's all of the streaming Netflix collection like you could watch on your computer. But you can watch it right here on your TV set via TiVo. And again, you have to have a recent TiVo box and you have to have an unlimited Netflix subscription. But if you've got it, let's check it out. Now, before we begin, let me just tell you, I've got my TiVo hooked up to a cable modem. We've got Comcast cable internet service here. And I mention that because the quality and speed of your internet connection is directly going to affect your viewing experience when you're watching Netflix on TiVo. Anyway, we've got it all hooked up, so let's take a look and see how it really works. Alright, so here's the TiVo Central interface. Got my TiVo remote, like I said. We've got the TiVo HD box down there in the media center. There you go. See it? We'll zoom in on it. And it's just hooked up via our Comcast cable modem, home cable service like we said. And so we've got a Netflix account. And what you have to do, so we'll go to the video on demand menu here. We'll zoom in a little bit so you can see. And you go to video on demand. And you have to have the latest, or one of the most latest TiVo software updates. When we first got our TiVo box about 3 weeks ago, we had to do a number of updates to get to this version. But so you can see there on the menu, if you've got a TiVo Series 3, TiVo HD, or TiVo HD XL, you can get Netflix. The other older TiVo boxes are not compatible. And so you have to set up your account information here. So you have to have a Netflix account, and it has to be an unlimited account of some sort. We have the 2 at a time account. That works fine. And then what you need to do is you need to set up on your computer, however you manage your Netflix account, you set up your instant queue. So it's separate from your streaming queue, and you don't set it up on the TiVo itself. On the TiVo, all you can do is watch. So all you can do here is pick whatever's in your instant queue and watch a video that's in there already. You can't browse through the Netflix collection and add videos to your queue. And so on the one hand, this might seem a little bit like a pain in the neck, but I talked to some people from TiVo about it. And basically, the rationale here is that they didn't want to try to recreate the entire Netflix interface on TiVo for 2 reasons. Number one, just from a technical standpoint, it would have been a bear of a task to do. And also because TiVo is a server-side based application, you know, a lot of what happens on TiVo runs on the server side, not on your box itself. And so it would have just been, you know, a lot of technical stuff, a lot of data being passed back and forth, possible performance issues, etc., etc. But the other thing is that, you know, there's a lot going on in Netflix between, you know, browsing the collection, but also rating things, you know, getting recommendations, all that kind of stuff. And that's just more easily handled, you know, on your computer. And the Netflix on TiVo interface is really about watching video. And so they made it simple. They kept it, you know, just about watching. And so I'm clicking through with my remote here. You can see, you know, I'm clicking through and the interface is changing. And these are the things that are in the instant queue already. And I've been hooked on Friday Night Lights since we started watching this a couple weeks ago. And so we're watching season 1, and I'm going through, and you can click through to the various episodes, go through, here's the whole, you know, 22 episode season. I can go back one, and here's a movie, Spun. I don't know if it's any good, haven't watched it yet. But, so here it is, and your options basically are play, remove from instant queue, or go back. So we'll go back to Friday Night Lights, and we'll go back, let's say episode 9, Full Hearts. And you get your little season, your program summary, your cover art, rating. I can change my star rating here. I can hit thumbs up, thumbs down. And if you watch over on that side of the screen over there in the corner, or on the right side, you can see my my rating will change. Now it's 5-star, now it's 4, 3, 2, 1, and so on. So we'll change the rating. Really, you know, I'm tempted to give this a 5-star, but it might just be that I'm addicted to it. Anyway, we'll hit play. And here's the thing. You can see the meter will come on with your quality. And so I've got full quality now, you can see right there. That's dependent on your internet connection. Most of the time that I've watched, I get the full meter bar all the way up to HD. Now even in full HD, I don't know how well this translates over YouTube, but you can see you get some artifacts, some banding. Oh yeah, this is the episode after Street found out the Riggins. Well, if you haven't seen the show, I don't want to give it away. Anyway, but you can see, you know, you get some artifacting, some banding, even at full quality like I am now. The pause, you know, the mechanism here for pausing and fast forwarding and rewinding is pretty good. And what's kind of cool that they did with pausing and fast forwarding and rewinding is that when you hit fast forward or rewind, let's see if we're, I think we need to go a little further, download a little more. Here we go. Instead of scrubbing the video, it just goes kind of keyframe by keyframe. And what's actually nice about this is, again, it kind of maximizes, you know, you can still scan through your video and get to the point where you want to go to, but it kind of minimizes the buffering time and the load on the whole TiVo system, the server-side based system. So it still works from a user standpoint, but it makes things a little bit easier on the TiVo end, which just, you know, adds up to just better performance all the way across, you know, for all the users using TiVo. So Lila Garrity going to visit Jason. Well, again, I don't want to. This isn't a spoiler. I'm not trying to spoil anything. And then you can rewind again. I'm just using the TiVo remote here to rewind, and there we go back, and there you go. And again, you know, the video, it's not really, in terms of a, I don't know, technically speaking, in terms from a user standpoint, you know, it's, the quality is never really on par with a DVD, let alone an HD program. You get artifacting, you get banding, but it's certainly good enough to watch. And honestly, you know, for whatever you pay for TiVo, a few bucks a month, it's great to have quick on-demand access to all of this video content, instead of having to wait for everything to, or wait for your videos rather to come in the mail. So it's a nice addition if you're already paying for TiVo, for Netflix, and you're already paying for TiVo. I feel like I might have misspoken a minute ago. If I did, I apologize. If you're already paying for the two services, it's just a nice bonus. And if you already have TiVo, you know, the Netflix add-on is pretty inexpensive for a one-at-a-time unlimited kind of thing, or two-at-a-time unlimited, whatever you want to get. And you get the DVDs, you can still watch your DVDs, and then you can get access to their whole, you know, growing collection of on-demand streaming video, which is really pretty handy. There are also, you can get Netflix, the streaming Netflix you can get through Xbox 360 now, and there's a standalone box from Roku and a couple other ways, but TiVo is so popular that, you know, we figured this was a good place to start. So anyway, we'll go back a menu here. And now, you know, whenever you stop watching a program, you get the resume playing option. So you can play from the beginning, or you can resume playing right, you know, pick it up right where you left off. So it's really nice if you're, you know, especially if you like the TV on DVD. And I'm going to be honest with you about this. I'm a TV on DVD junkie. Yeah, there I said it, I admit it. It's really nice because you don't have to watch a couple episodes and then wait for the next DVD to ship. You know, if what you want to watch is available on the instant queue, it's great. So there you go, a quick little look at Netflix on TiVo. Behind the camera, I'm Noah from PhoneDog.com. You've been watching the Gadget Dog review of Netflix on TiVo. I give it a big thumbs up. Hopefully the quality of the video will get better and better and better, but for now it's certainly more than passable. And again, there's no extra cost for this. If you already have TiVo, you already have Netflix, it's available, why not use it? All your gadget news, Gadget Dog on PhoneDog.com, and of course all your cell phone news. PhoneDog.com is your source. I'm Noah, thanks for watching, we'll see you later.